Whenever one thinks of Africa, wildlife safari is the first thing that comes to mind. On this trip, our main intention was to see African wildlife in its natural settings. Our journey began at Cape Town. Top things we did on our 2-day stay at Cape Town were as follows. Located at the foothills of the Table Mountain is the Bush Botanical Garden. This garden was founded with the intent of preserving the entire country's flora. This garden covers 5 of South Africa's 6 biomes, hence it is of national importance. Sunset at Camps Bay is wonderful. Camps Bay is mainly famous for the views of 12 Apostle Mountain Range. These are continuation of Table Mountain Range and also the views of Lion's Head Mountain. A cable car ride up the Table Mountain gives breathtaking views of Lion's Head, Signal Hill, the city, and the ocean. Cloud covering Table Mountain is a magical sight to behold. On the second day in Cape Town, on our way to the Cape Peninsula, we stopped at the Boulders Beach. We were welcomed by hundreds of wild African penguins trotting on the white sand beach bordered by boulder-shaped rocks. At one point of time, it was only us and the penguins on the beach. On our second day in South Africa, we visited Cape Peninsula. On the southeastern corner of the Cape Peninsula is the Cape Point, and on the southwestern corner is the Cape of Good Hope. Cape Point is a World Heritage Site as it has 20% of Africa's flora and 0.5% of the region. We were welcomed with a rainbow here. Cape of Good Hope, on the other hand, was very windy and stormy, hence the name Cape of Storms. On our third day in South Africa, we took the garden route and the first stop was Oudtshoorn. Oudtshoorn is known as the ostrich capital of the world. We visited Safari Ostrich Farm and had wonderful interactions with ostriches and emus. On our 4th day in South Africa, the next stop on the garden route was Birds of Eden at Crags near Plettenberg Bay. This is a unique bird sanctuary and it's world's largest free flight bird sanctuary. There are hundreds of varieties of birds and parrots, and we get to see them and interact with them up very close. We were lucky to witness a male golden pheasant attracting the female by spreading his neck feathers over his beak and head. Very beautiful sight to behold. Monkeyland Primate Sanctuary is just opposite to Birds of Eden and they share the same parking space. There are multiple species of primates here like gibbons, lemurs, apes, spider monkeys to name a few. If you're a fan of Madagascar movie, King Julian will be here waiting for you. After interacting with primates, birds, ostriches, emus, we headed to Tsitsikama Wilderness National Park, which was our last stop on the garden route. We took a short hike down to the Storms River Suspension Bridge. The views were mind-blowing. Our main intention of driving to Port Elizabeth was to visit Addo Elephant National Park because we wanted to try the self-drive safari before embarking on an actual safari adventure. We got to drive throughout the national park and spot many wild animals all by ourselves. It's definitely a fun family activity. We spotted many different bird species, wild hogs, zebras, elephants, lion, wild buffalo, ostriches, etc. in Addo Elephant National Park. For our African wild safari, we flew from Port Elizabeth to Johannesburg and drove from Johannesburg to Tau Game Lodge. The most important thing we had all been anticipating for the African wildlife safari started no sooner than we landed at the Tau Game Lodge. Tau Game Lodge is a part of Madikwe Game Reserve. It's very close to Botswana border. The main reason we chose this reserve was it was malaria free. As we have a small kid with us, we were not ready to take any malaria pills. Here, each group is assigned a guide who takes the group on 4x4 and tracks the footprints of the game and the wild animals and literally makes paths amid the bushes to get a closer glimpse of the animal. As we could only get a glimpse of the sleeping lion in Addo Elephant National Park, we wished to have a close-up look of a lion. We got to watch lions procreating, 2 male lions up close, a female lion with her 4 cute cubs, and 2 cheetah brothers. In total, 4 of the big 5 animals. The daily routine at the game lodge is as follows. The game drive starts at 8 in the morning after a buffet breakfast. It lasts till about 11. Then we return to our rooms, freshen up, have lunch, relax, and meet with our guide at 3:30 for snacks and head on our afternoon game drive, which lasts till about 6:30, and then we return back to lodge and have dinner and call it a day. Early mornings can be very cold, hence the lodge provides us with leather bags with heated water and blankets. Not only do we get to track these wild animals, we also get to see the interaction between them. For instance, in this video, we can see a male elephant chasing the safari vehicles. Actually, it is not chasing the vehicles, it is chasing the 2 rhinos who have come to drink water from the waterfall. It is marking its territory. What added a funny spin for the story was the rhinos disobeyed the elephant and sneaked back for their share of water. Safari nearing the dusk is out of the world and should not be missed. favorite part of the African wild safari was this: dashing along the bushes to track the cheetah brothers when we had only 15 minutes left. What do you think happened? Did we find them? Yes, we did. Look at them.